All right, today we got the inconsistent behavior of Meg Thee Stallion. Here we go, bro.
Megan Thee Stallion and the baby beef and where Meg went wrong. Gotta give my little 2 cents on this entire thing. You might have heard about it or seen a couple things about it on social
Yeah.
media. Megan Thee Stallion and the baby went at each other the other day for a very specific reason. So, let's talk about it. Now, Tory Lanez is actually the source of this beef right here. About a week ago, he dropped a new song titled Scat featuring the baby. The
Right.
song is absolutely fire as hell, by the way. It's currently doing crazy
Facts.
numbers on YouTube. Anyway, so the baby's on the song, right? And he's obviously been cool with Meg. They've, of course, collaborated in the past.
Right.
Aside from that, they've been friends for a while. All that. This all started on Twitter, though, when a fan put up a tweet and said, I guess the baby and Tory Lanez cool now because they both shot someone and don't have to do no jail time.
Wildin'
This
out.
tweet is obviously referring to the whole Tory shot Megan allegations that Tory Lanez has obviously been up against since last year. And then regarding the part about the baby, well, the baby was, like a lot of people already know, involved in a shooting that went down
Right.
in Walmart back in 2018, which resulted in the death of 19-year-old Jalen Dominic Craig. The baby was responsible for the killing, and the charges for that case were dropped back in
Self-defense.
2019.
Right.
So this is what that tweet is referring to as far as the baby. Now, what happened after this, though, was the baby accidentally retweeted that tweet and quickly then explained that he didn't actually retweet it on Twitter. According to him, there was some kind of glitch that stopped him from finally retweeting the tweet. And by the way, he attached a screen recording of it, so, it looks like it was true. Now, he obviously went out of his way to explain that because he's cool with Meg, someone who he
Right.
considers a friend, so he doesn't want the public, the media, to run with the narrative that
Right.
he was trying to make his friend, Meg,
At the same time, you can't let social media make your mind up. And at the end of the day, a lot of this shit is friends within the industry, bro.
look some type of way. Meg didn't buy the baby's explanation though and fired some shots at him on Twitter by saying, support me in private and publicly do something different. These industry men are very strange. And this situation ain't no damn beef. And I really wish people would stop downplaying it like it's some internet shit for likes and retweets. The baby responded back to Meg trying to downplay the situation that was clearly now spiraling out of control. He started off by saying, you don't let these folks get the best of you, thug. I don't got no bad energy for ya. You know, like I know, I ain't no industry nigga. Let him fool you into thinking that you tripping. Stand on what you stand on without feeling like I'm against ya. Stay focused, my G. Meg responded back by saying, my stance hasn't changed at all. Yours has. We already spoke about this in private, and you specifically said that ain't even no good business move. Why would I promote that shit? But now this ain't your beef? That ain't real, but stay on your business, my G. The
Right.
nigga responded back again and said, you ain't tweeting nothing. I ain't tell that nigga directly. I told him the same shit. LOL. Whoever
Right.
cleared it. So what? Still ain't enough of my business for motherfuckers to be feeling some type of way about my pretty chocolate ass. Getting into that don't feed my people. Luckily for the
Right.
baby, like he said, he didn't tell Meg anything. He didn't tell Tory himself. This could have most definitely destroyed his relationship with Tory had that not been the case. Continuing, I don't even go back and forth with my
All right.
women on the net. Now I'm on this app going back and forth with another nigga woman about some another nigga accused of. How the hell does that work? Y'all niggas help. Happy Juneteenth though. We started off this thing with a bang, didn't it? Love you, Meg. I know this is a lot of responding back and forth, but
Right.
bear with me here. We're almost at the finish line. Now, Megan Thee Stallion's boyfriend, Partisan Fontaine, who's an artist himself, intervened and responded to the baby by saying, you a clown ass nigga doing clown ass shit, then trying to backpedal. Nigga, that's what it is. You don't ever gotta address her again. The baby replied back, and this is probably my favorite response of them all, and he said, you must not know about me. You must not know about me. Obviously,
Ah. Nah, but I ain't gonna lie. At the end of the day, bro, I mean, I guess you're right for defending the stance, but at the end of the day, you ain't had to do all that. Because that's just, because you just blatantly disrespecting, bro. All you gotta say is, you feel me, like, or you can make a phone call behind private, bro.
I'll say something.
And he say he didn't clear it, so that means somebody else cleared it, so that's not really his control. I mean, the video, yeah, I mean, but at the end of the day, we friends within the industry, like I said, but
Irreplaceable. That right there, man, brings back so many memories. I used to listen to that song a lot back in the day. Anyway, Megan's boyfriend, Partisan, said a couple other things after this that I don't need to bring up, so let's keep it moving.
right,
There we have it, though. Tory Lanez is, of course, the source of this entire beef. However, this all spiraled from that accidental retweet on DaBaby's account. By the way, like I said earlier, I believe him because he actually attached a screen recording showing that he couldn't unretweet it, but Meg
Right.
obviously felt like it was all cap, and felt the need to air him out. I have a lot of things to say about this entire situation, and I actually want to discuss where Megan is wrong here, because I think she made a lot of mistakes here, a lot of very
Yeah.
unnecessary missteps that you can't really go back
It's
with.
a lot of it's a lot of different stories behind this whole incident. So we really never know.
From, and the worst of them all, publicizing a private
And even if the shit do go down in court, like you feel me, the wrong way or the right way, we still don't know if it's the truth. Just because you can prove within the sense of the law, don't mean that's the truth, bro.
conversation in order to gain an advantage from a public perception standpoint. Like DaBaby said in that tweet, though, what he told Meg in confidence is the same exact thing he told Tory himself. So that's where Meg's attempt at trying to stir shit up for DaBaby,
Right.
trying to cause some problems for him, failed miserably. Going
Right.
back to publicizing private conversations, the tweet, like I showed you, was this one, where she clearly stated, "We already spoke about this in private, and you specifically said that ain't no good business move. Why would I promote that?" Probably the worst thing she could have done here, because whatever was said in private between Meg and DaBaby, that's something that should have stayed
Stay
private.
private,
And
right?
Tori obviously knew about this, right? So it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. But she pulled out that card as a response to DaBaby's very much downplaying response
Hundred
to her,
percent,
because
right?
DaBaby was on the defense here. He was the one who was responding to what Meg said about these industry men being strange because they support her in private and publicly do something different. He
Right.
obviously felt very targeted coming from his so-called friend. And like we've clarified, DaBaby's retweet was an accident. He showed us the receipts for that. However, let's say that it wasn't an accident. Would my stance be the same? Hell yeah, it would. Meg completely missed any chance to make herself look reasonable here. How
Right.
DaBaby makes his money, none of her business. Let's just get that out of the way. And let's also get this out of the way. What Tory is accused of is still an
You're
allegation.
right.
He
Yeah. Right.
wasn't there that
That's
night
what I'm
when he
saying.
allegedly shot her, and you weren't there. There's so many holes in that entire story, so many contradicting statements, to the point where you can't, in your right mind,
That's the reason why. That's the reason why I feel like you never know, bro. Like you really only people that he gonna say a side of the story, she got a side of the story, and then it's the truth. Whichever way that it go in court, still don't mean it's the truth or the wrong. Like you feel what I'm saying?
100% if you're on the outside. If you do, that's up to you, but the
Right.
fact is, it's still an allegation.
And Tory didn't bring it on himself. It was just an allegation. You feel what I'm saying? Like 6ix9ine, you feel me? He brought it dead on himself. Like you trolling, you get on the internet and you scream into your phone and you troll these people. So you brought it on yourself when you get blackballed. Tory Lanez is like I mean, I guess nobody gonna fuck with him. Like he can't do interviews and shit. But at the end of the day, the industry didn't blackball him. And at this point in time, like it ain't really no set in stone. You know, whole right down. So.
Meg mixing her personal feelings towards how DaBaby makes his money is completely
Oh
absurd.
yeah, that's wild.
Highlight what kind of industry we're dealing with here. The music industry, the place where a lot of your peers, a lot of your close friends might actually end up working with your op. It's something that's gonna happen. Ain't no way around it.
Happen
You can't be
everywhere.
mad at it. You can't feel some type of way about it. Or actually, you know what? You can. But making the way you feel cloud your
Right.
judgment to the point where you start publicizing private
Right.
conversations
Yeah. Right.
and
Yeah.
think that's gonna make you look reasonable is just crazy. The way DaBaby conducts his business is completely up to him. And again, the nature of the business is your friends might end up working with people you may not really be fucking with, and you have to be cool with.
Like I said, it's friends within the industry. We met off of music. We met off of music, bro. At the end of the day, we ain't meet like you know my mother or nothing. I mean, you might know your mother, you might know the person mother, but
That.
it wasn't like no you.
Contradicted herself if we're gonna keep it 100.
Right.
She ended up working with Nicki on Hot Girl Summer in 2019, and the year after that came WAP with Cardi B, who all of us know is Nicki's op. They've been enemies for a while.
Right, wasn't
fired a lot
cool,
of
right.
shots at each other throughout the years. Even had that public scuffle back in 2019. So Megan is trying to have her cake and eat that shit too, okay? Which that doesn't really work. She wants to have it her way without suffering any consequences. She's trying to hold her friend accountable for something she herself has done, and that's not cool. That shows a huge lack of self-awareness, and it's kind of the way she approached this entire thing that's so bad. The way she responded to DaBaby and sprinkled private matters over it like it was nothing. This is how you lose friends in the industry, by the way. Meg probably doesn't
Right.
realize that the way she handled this entire situation has now probably stopped her.
Cause when people see you ready to take it public over anything, Well, this ain't even no anything type of thing. Like, when people see you ready to take it public and put and try to get a bad rep on their name and make it look bad, bro.
From picking up so many
Because at the end of the day,
thousands
that
of
hurt
people,
people, right?
who will go out of their way to help you when they actually like you on a personal level,
Right.
especially in the music industry. It's the kind of business where, yes, everything is give and take. You gotta have something to give if you want to get. Ain't no different from
Right.
life in general. If there's any kind of potential exchange that could take place between two parties who could not only benefit each other business wise, but they also like each other as people, it's a done deal. What Meg
Right.
did here, though, is show very poor character by trying to gatekeep opportunities from someone she considers a friend. The moment
Right.
she made a song with Nicki Minaj and jumped on a record with Cardi B is the same moment she lost her right to speak on DaBaby's way of conducting business.
Right.
This whole thing is kind of about Tory Lanez. She feels like DaBaby is being disloyal by jumping on a song with Tory, but the hypocrisy comes into play when she expects a certain standard as in behavior from her friends that she herself can't or won't, for that matter, live up to. I think this is a really good recipe for not only alienating a lot of opportunities you would have otherwise gotten because you're openly showing the world that you're not congruent with your own set of standards.
Right.
You're also going to create a situation for yourself where real friends in the music industry, that's going to be non-existent for you in the future. You're creating a certain type of vibe around you, the kind of vibe that screams, if I don't have it my way, you might just
Right.
be the next
My way or the
person
highway.
on
Right.
social media and
Right.
gets publicly humiliated in front of millions and millions of people. So
And that's the reason why, like, if you realize, like, when Gucci Man had, like, his Twitter outburst, you feel me? Like, a lot of niggas wasn't fucking with him for some time. Now relationships probably healed, but it take time, bro. Like,
creating a fear-based condition around you, and that's never good, especially as an artist. If you're trying to build a solid team around you, which is something every single artist needs, you want your friends and the people you're surrounded by to respect you
right.
and not be afraid of you.
Right.
The thing that saved DaBaby here is the fact that he is such a big name in the industry, so whatever Megan Thee Stallion says isn't gonna affect his grind for a
Right.
second. That's the power of being as big as DaBaby. However, there's other people out there who might be in some kind of
Right. If he was just a coming up rapper, yeah, it would have been, yeah, it would have looked bad for him.
conflict with Meg in the future, who won't have the luxury of being DaBaby, and they won't have that safety net around
Right.
them because they are a superstar. As a matter of fact, this is something that's actually happened. Kelsey Nicole, let's talk about that. Now, Kelsey Nicole is Megan Thee Stallion's former best friend who was publicly humiliated by Meg on a song of hers after the Tory situation. The song is titled Shots Fired, and on it, Meg spits a couple bars aimed at her. One of them saying, "You offered M's not to talk. I guess that made my friend excited." This right here is a reference to the Tory situation where Meg is clearly alleging that her friend, Kelsey Nicole, was offered hush money by Tory in order to not speak up about what happened that night. Kelsey Nicole was actually getting major backlash after the whole incident went down because
Right. And she the reason why it's really holes in the story for real. Cause when the person that was right next to you that was there, like, it's going.
he wasn't revealing too much about what happened that night. Megan fans started going off on her, and I guess that's where their friendship ended. After the
Right.
diss record dropped, Kelsey Nicole responded to Meg after she heard it.
I have every right to get on here and address this because you made a diss track for millions of people to hear, trying to humiliate me.
Right. Yeah.
And I'm not hurt by
Humiliate. Good one, Brody.
the comments. I'm not hurt by any of that. But when it's coming from somebody that you really know, that's the problem. And Megan, I know you. We know each other. I know you like the back of my.
So I think Meg went wrong in so many ways as far as this situation right here, publicizing
Yeah.
private conversation.
Yeah. She let emotions get the best of us. She let emotions get the best of her.
Trying to control how your friends make their money, mixing
Right.
feelings with business, being irrational towards someone who is trying to make a living. I could go on and on and on. And
But that's it for the video, though, man. Let me know what y'all think down in the comments section. Is Meg Thee Stallion wildin', or is she right? Is she right? Is she right? That's it, though. I'm out, man. Let me know what y'all think. Follow my Twitter. My TikTok been going up, bro. Check me out on TikTok, YouTube. Y'all see where we at. Y'all see where we at. We live in effect with it, though. The grind don't stop. We on the road to 1K followers, 1K subscribers. And I'm out.